Thank you for taking your time to participate in my research study on school counselor roles and school counseling models of practice. We will first look at two different models of practice that influences the work of school counselors in the state of Tennessee. School counselors draw from two different models of practice. The first is the American School Counselor Association, or ASCA, National Model of Practice, and the Tennessee Comprehensive School Counseling Model of Practice. The ASCA National Model focuses the work of school counselors within three domains of student development: academic, social-emotional, and college and career readiness. The ASCA National Model includes four components which helps provide a framework for school counselor work. The foundation is why school counselors do what they do. Management is how school counselors do what they do. Delivery is what school counselors do. And accountability is the impact of what school counselors do. As seen in the graphic, the ASCA National Model suggests that school counselors spend 80% of their time in delivery of services to students and other stakeholders. Next, we take a look at the Tennessee Comprehensive School Counseling Model of Practice. As you can see, the Tennessee model is very similar to the ASCA National Model. It includes direct student services, including school counseling curriculum, individual student planning, responsive services. It also includes student support services, which are referrals, consultation, and collaboration. The Tennessee model recommends that school counselors spend 80% of their time in direct student services and student support services. The Tennessee model also includes program management, which is program foundation, management, and accountability, as reflected in the ASCA National Model, as well as school support, which includes fair share responsibilities for school counselors. The Tennessee model recommends that school counselors spend no more than 20% of their time in program management and school support. The foundation of a school counseling program includes vision, mission, and belief statements. School counseling belief statements include agreed upon beliefs about the ability of students to achieve, address how the comprehensive school counseling program meets students' developmental needs, address the school counselor's role as an advocate for every student, identifies stakeholders involved in the planning, managing, delivery, and evaluation of a comprehensive program, includes how data informs program decisions, and includes how ethical standards guide the work of every school counselor. School counseling vision statements describes what it will be like when school counseling goals and strategies are successful, states best possible student outcomes, and is believable and achievable. School counseling mission statements provide focus and direction to reach the vision of the school counseling program, aligns with school, district, and state goals, and identifies unique contributions of comprehensive school counseling programs to meet student needs. The foundation also includes program expectations. Program expectations ensure that school counselors have the support necessary for the effective implementation of comprehensive school counseling programs. These expectations include the budget assigned to school counseling departments and the facilities they have access to for implementing their programs. It also includes the materials, supplies, equipment, and technology needed to implement their programs. It also ensures that school counseling departments have adequate staffing to meet the needs of their students. It also outlines the effective use of time of school counselors within their program, as well as outlining the appropriate school counseling activities within their programs. The foundation also includes the language which is included within Tennessee state law regarding school counselors and their assignment to each school in the state of Tennessee, state board policy, including the Tennessee School Counseling Model of Practice, as well as the student counseling standards for the state of Tennessee. Next, the foundation includes school counselor competencies. These identify the knowledge, abilities, skills, and attitudes necessary to plan, organize, implement, and evaluation a school counseling program. It also drives the professional development and growth plans for school counselors. Foundations also include the ethical standards, which are the accepted practice, norms, and standards of the profession. It guides decision-making and standardizes professional practice. It protects students and school counselors and ensures fair and consistent practice. Finally, school counseling programs should also include program goals. These address specific student outcomes, are based on school and student data, promote achievement, attendance, behavior, and/or school safety. They should support school improvement goals and drive the expectations of the comprehensive school counseling program. Examples of these program goals include annual SMART goals and school counseling measures. Program management includes several different components. First are needs assessments. Needs assessments should be conducted annually and include various stakeholders. Stakeholders can include students, teachers, parents, and other staff members. Needs assessments gather valuable data that assist school counselors in determining the specific programming they provide within their school. School counselors should also conduct a school counselor competencies assessment. This assessment identifies strengths and opportunities for growth for all school counselors. School counselors should also complete program audits. These audits should be completed in the development of a school counseling program and then completed annually to appraise the program implementation. They help to set short and long-term goals for improvement and involve various stakeholders in the process. School counselors should also monitor the use of their time through a use of time analysis. This ensures a complete and balanced comprehensive school counseling program is being delivered to all students and should align to school and student needs. School counselors should complete an annual program management agreement. The management agreement outlines the organization of the comprehensive school counseling program, is developed with school counselors and administration, ensures that the comprehensive school counseling program aligns to school improvement plan goals, should increase administrator understanding of the comprehensive school counseling program, and can be reviewed throughout the year to evaluate progress toward meeting program goals. Programs should also include an advisory council of various stakeholders. They advise school counselor on program goals, review program results, make recommendations for comprehensive school counseling programs, advocate and engage other stakeholders, and advocate for resources and funding. School counselors should also be well versed in the use of data. It helps school counselors monitor student progress, identify specific student needs, identifies barriers to learning, helps in understanding factors impacting student behavior, helps to identify access and equity issues, helps to close achievement and opportunity gaps, and assesses and evaluates the effectiveness of comprehensive school counseling program activities. School counselors should also create action plans for their school counseling curriculum, small groups, and closing the gap activities. These action plans include goals to be addressed, the domain and standard alignment of each activity, a description of each activity, the resources, materials needed for these activities, timelines for completion, persons responsible for delivery of services, the method of evaluation, and the expected results of each activity. School counselors should also complete lesson plans for their school counseling curriculum or small group activities. These lesson plans should include student counseling standards, learning objectives, materials, procedures, plans for evaluation, and any follow-up needed for these activities. Finally, school counselors should also provide annual and weekly calendars. These calendars inform all stakeholders of various activities of the school counseling program and increase awareness of the totality of the school counseling program. Next, we look at delivery of services. Delivery of services includes direct student services. This includes school counseling core curriculum, which includes classroom instruction or group activities, individual student planning, which includes appraisal and advisement, and responsive services, individual counseling services, small group counseling services, and crisis response. Next, it also includes student support services. This is consultation with other stakeholders, collaborations with other stakeholders, and referrals to outside service providers. Next, we look at accountability. Accountability includes data analysis. School counselors should look at school profile data to complete an analysis of student and school needs, as well as a use of time analysis. School counselors should also complete a program results analysis. They should analyze the effectiveness of their curriculum, small group, and closing the gap activities. Finally, accountability includes the evaluation and improvement of school counseling programs. This is completed through school counselor competencies assessments, program assessments, as well as school counselor professional evaluations. Now that we have taken a look at the ASCA National Model and the Tennessee Comprehensive School Counseling Model of Practice, let's look at why the implementation of a comprehensive school counseling program can be beneficial to your school. Research shows that comprehensive school counseling programs can have a great impact on the academic development of students. These are some research articles which outline those impacts. It can increase school-wide ELA and math proficiency. It can increase attendance and graduation rates, reduce racial disparities in advanced placement courses, increase graduation rates, increase organizational skills, time management skills, and motivation, as well as closing the achievement gap between African American and white students. Comprehensive programs have also shown to have an impact on the college and career readiness of students. Reports show an increased college application rate, increased enrollment in college, increased graduation rates and decreased behavioral problems, and increased four-year college enrollment for first-generation students. Research also shows the impact of comprehensive school counseling programs on the social and emotional development of students. Students who participate in a comprehensive program have shown a reduction in hyperactive, defiant, and aggressive behaviors, and parents who have participated in school counseling activities have shown an improvement in parenting skills. Students have also shown a reduction in destructive rumor spreading, and comprehensive programs also help to identify students who may be at risk for depression and suicidal thoughts. This concludes my presentation on school counselor roles in comprehensive school counseling models of practice. Thank you again for participating in my research study.